Hello guys, my name is Hollow Nightmares and today we're going to keep playing Doki Doki Blue Skies. Well, I'm in a good mood now. Remembering that we finally are in a relationship with Sayori. Well, not we, more like Hollow, who's supposed to be Hoto, but still. Let us jump back into it. Thankfully, the music shop is much quieter than the streets outside. As predicted, why right in the beginning do I have to make a mistake? Oh shit. As predicted, Yuri visibly relaxes, taking a deep breath. Much better. Now, where do you suppose we should start? If I remember correctly, Monika hasn't been playing the piano for long, right? She must still be a novice. So, as my eyes wander, a feasible choice of present grabs my attention. Why not G minor? Is it a music? Yeah, it's a music. G minor. How about these? We amble over, with Yuri looking on curiously. It's basically a guide on how to play popular songs on piano. I flip it over, checking out the description on the back. Note for note, specially catered for beginnings. Ooh. She flips through the pages. I've never heard Monika discuss these artists before, so she might not even want to learn. She might not even want to learn how to play any of these songs. Not that your suggestion wasn't a good one. I didn't mean to sound dismissive or anything. Ooh. It wasn't dismissive, Yuri. It was a pretty smart thing to bring up. It was just a suggestion. Let's keep looking. It's tempting to get Sayori something from here as well. I know what her tastes were like when we were younger, but I have no idea if they've changed. Nah, probably best to come with her one day. I remember Monika was talking about this song. I peer over to what she's looking at. Huh, the retro Isle, huh? I'm actually going to listen to this to see what it is. Didn't know she was into really old songs. I'm gonna be honest with you, old songs rock. Literally, like, I don't know if, wait, there are many old songs that I listen to, but I don't remember the names right now. But let's just say they're from like Snoop Dogg, Eminem, those older ones. If I remember correctly, this appealed to her more so from a metaphorical perspective. What's more is that the song is actually a story in itself. Initially describing a castaway lost at sea, slowly losing all hope after admitting it's been a year since he wrote his SOS message. Oh yeah, I now notice that Monika is more of a metaphorical girl than anything metaphorical. She will love it. It's her life. It then describes how he resigns himself to his fate, accepting that he's alone, cut off from the real world, with no one to save him despite his efforts. But one day, he wakes up and realizes that there are bottles scattered around the shore, and so he realizes that other people share in his loneliness. Ironically, he shares his loneliness with other people. The entire tale told under 5 minutes. You're telling me he throws the bottles onto the ocean and they reach to someone else and go like, I'm lonely. I want someone to be with me. That would be beautiful. But at the same time disastrous. I love it. While it isn't quite what I'd listen to either, the themes that underlie the song and the message it portrays is powerful. The power of loneliness stemming from an individual cut off from the real world, desperately seeking someone to rescue them, the loss of hope. Man, a conversation between Yuri and Monika would probably go on for hours, if this explanation is anything to go by. You really look into this stuff, don't you? Sorry, I know it must be really weird, and you didn't even ask for the analysis. It's not weird at all. I think it's really cool how you don't take a song at face value. Really? You know, thinking that she takes stuff for face value is a mistake. Even with lyrics, you find all the metaphors and hidden meanings. Wait, Let me just put something right here. My napkin. Thank you, napkin. It's not something I really do myself, but if it's something you enjoy, power to you, right? Really? Really? Don't be ashamed of who you are, Yuri. You've got your interests, and that's great. I'll admit that we're different in that sense, but I never looked down on you for being more analytical. Besides, it probably helps you in school. Anyway, did you want to get the vinyl song for this song or vinyl? Well, I don't know if she has a vinyl player. There would be much point if she doesn't have one. I actually had another idea for a gift, which should hopefully be more dependable. Oh, we're back here again. Back here? Yeah, when Sayori and I were doing festival preparation, we came here for supplies. Sorry for the mouse. This place had what we needed, so I'm a little more confident now. Anyway, what did you have in mind? Well, I noticed that Monica handwrites a lot of things. Her poems, her entries in her planner and diary. I've always admired the look of and feel of a well-crafted fountain pen. These days, they are quite rare. Most people use biros or ballpoints. A fountain pen, huh? Funny you mentioned that, actually. If you were my secret Santa, that's probably what I'd get you. Guess you both appreciate the same things. Well, I'm not really sure if she would like it. But I suppose it's more dependable than a vinyl, given she doesn't need any equipment to use the gift. Anyway, let's have a look. In front of us lies a shelf, carefully slotted with a wide variety of fancy-looking fountain pens. Fountain. All in different shapes, sizes, colors, and styles. He takes out a selection of the choices, handling each one with the utmost care. She turns them over in her hands, bringing each pen to eye level, inspecting it from nib to edge of the cap. Damn. Being totally honest, while I can definitely see their appeal, it's a little boring. I'm sure that to the right person, they're much more than just a writing instrument. But for me, they're just metal sticks that hold ink. I mean, you're wrong and right. I mean, what exactly can you do with a pen? Love it. You can love it. You can express yourself with it. Or you can just stab someone with it. Editor, remove that part. Or just blur the part. Aside from writing, as my mind wanders, a typical reaction when I'm bored, she calls me over. This one tempts me the most. What you think? Well, it's definitely pretty. The dark green against the black looks really cool. Feels pretty weighty too. I can imagine she'd really like this one. That last part isn't exactly true, but at this point I'm not exactly keen to spend lots of time in this shop. Yuri has a habit of getting lost in her own little world, and while I don't mind it, it can drag out some at times. I like how it comes with its own bottle of ink too. A nice little touch. I think this one will do fine. And inwardly, I inwardly heave a sigh of relief. I had the feeling that Yuri would take even longer than Sayori when it comes to shopping. Boy, don't mess with ladies. Don't mess with them. Sorry, I was just checking my Discord. Let's just hope we don't pass by the book's aisle. What will you get to Sayori? Still have no idea. Anything to do with clothes are out of picture. Don't know what her style or size is. What does Sayori like to do in her free time? Sleep, eat. Yuri stifles a small laugh. Come on, Hollow. You're missing an obvious one. I don't think being clumsy is a hobby. Poetry. Wow. Now I really do feel like an idiot. So, like a new notebook to write poems in? Never bought a gift for a poet before. That's a viable choice, however. Although, if I can suggest, well, far be it for me to tell you what to get her, but given your history together, would it not be. I'm not gonna be offended, Yuri. Well, would it not be better to get a more personalized present? Something that really reminds you of her? A new notebook or pen are, of course, practical gifts, but they aren't particularly personal. Okay, so a more personalized present, something that reminds me of her. For instance, let's look at her poems. They are rather intimate? No, a reflection of her inner thoughts and feelings. Well, I really liked her bottles poem, and wait, that's it! Sorry, I'm not sure if I understand. You can buy little bottles that are illuminated by lights. Well, if you just said plastic bottles, I would have tried to get in the game and kick your ass. But since you said these types of bottles, I give you a thumbs up. If I get a few, all with different color lights, they can be metaphors for the happy thoughts she has. Yui's eyes light up. Ah, that's such a wonderful idea, Hollow. Not only is it very thoughtful, but it's also a wonderful homage to one of her best poems. I guarantee you that she would love it. I really surprise myself, don't I? Where would you get such a gift from, though? You can order them from the internet. I tell you what, actually. You want to wrap up your present for Monica at my place? I can order Sayori's gift and help you with that. Are you sure? I've already taken up a lot of your time and I'd hate to... It's Christmas, Yuri. Don't ruin it with your silliness. Well, give or take a few days. Come on. If you're sure. Get out of my face. Reluctantly, I drag my eyes away from the anime I'm watching. What is it? Is it Re:Zero? Attack on Titan? Kimetsu no Yaiba? Dragon Ball Z? Naruto? Okay, I swear, if you have the patience to watch all of Naruto's episodes, I can clap my hands for you. I'm a fan of Naruto, I won't lie. So, none of you Naruto haters come drag me over. But, at the same time, I don't have the patience to watch all those 700 video episodes. I didn't even know if there's 700 or more. Right now, I'm more into 7 Deadly Sins, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Attack on Titan, even though I finished it. Eren no Jaeger. Right when the bald guy was about to punch his adversary. Oh, you're watching One Punch Man. OPM. Although the intrusion is immediately forgiven once I realize it's Sayori, telling me she's here. Kiss, 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 kiss. Hey. Someone's in a good mood. As we share an embrace, I affectionately run my fingers through her hair. Of course. Exams are finally over. All of our presents are sorted, and I get to spend the day with you. Why wouldn't I be? Well, that's a good choice. As we take a seat on the sofa, I offer my shoulder as a cushion, to which she delightfully obliges. Sitting there, with Sayori nuzzled into me, an arm around her, feeling her warm body next to mine. No arousal! Oh wow. Oh, how these past few weeks have been worth the wait. Well, given how amazing my present for you is, you've every right to be. I wink at her and her eyes light up. Childish excitement all over her features. Oh. Oh, can I try and guess? You can, but that doesn't mean I'll tell you. Gotta wait until the others are here. Ah, okay. Is it a new bow? That was actually something I considered actually. But given how much that red bow suits you, I didn't want to mess with that. Besides, I don't really know your style very well, truth be told. Well, for future reference, I like blue. Yeah, you don't know her style. And I like he's wearing a blue sweater right now. Is that a sweater? I don't know. A blue bow would go really well with your eyes, which would make you look even prettier.
You're really sweet, do you know that?
I'm serious, Sayori. You know, I didn't think I've told you this, but you're beautiful.
Wah.
Your eyes, especially, and the way your hair falls over from. The way your hair falls over your face, the way your smile lights up a room, how you can make my day better just by being there. Everything that I've been wanting to say to her over the past few weeks is finally tumbling out of my mouth. It's not like me to be romantic at all. I don't know where these words are coming from, but they just feel so right to say. I don't think I've ever told you just how much you mean to me. Our faces inch closer, and I can feel her warm breath on my skin. The silence in the room, broken only by my voice, which has lowered to a whisper.
And I know that I history.
Okay, I'm not going to imitate the type of thing that is happening. But still, and I know that our history has been a little inconsistent, but to be honest, you're here now, we're here now, and that's all I care about. He looks at me with a nervous anticipation and coos slightly, eyes shining with a bliss. With my heart hammering, I'm aware of what's about to happen. Guess, 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 guess. We both lean forward. Wow, is this really about to happen? Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate you, Monica. I hate you three, Monica, Natsuki, and Yuri. You're gonna see why I said those three names. Both of our eyes shoot open, and I'm 100% sure that the immense pang of disappointment that I'm feeling is mutual. Why now, of all times? With a heavy sigh, I reluctantly pull myself away from Sayori and head to the door. Hey guys! I told you! I said I hate Monica first, and I was right!
Hello. Let's get this party started.
Oh my god!
Hello. Let's get this party started, shall we?
I chuckle and let her in, waving to Yuri and Natsuki as well. I told you! I hate the three of them for interrupting a good kiss.
So this is your house, huh?
Technically, it's my parents' actually. She pulls an unimpressed face. Very funny.
You keep it in good condition, Hollow. Just like how I remembered it. Huh? You've been here before, Yuri?
Sari shoots me an inquisitive look, and for some reason, I'm hit with the urge to hastily explain myself. Yeah, you and I went Secret Santa shopping together. Had to wrap our presents here. Man, did any of you guys struggle with that? Or was it just me being an idiot? Natsuki mutters something under her breath.
Ha, no, I didn't find it too easy either. Speak for yourselves, guys. It was a walk in the park. Such confidence, Natsuki. Why don't you go first then?
As much as I like Natsuki, it was always darkly satisfying when she gets knocked down a peg or two. Especially when it comes from someone as calm and shy as Yuri. Natsuki nervously looks around.
Well, is everyone even ready to share? Of course! Come on, Natsuki, what did you have?
There's a playful smirk playing on her lips.
Ugh, okay. Anyway, I couldn't wrap it. Well, for obvious reasons, duh.
She pulls out what looks like some kind of plant from her bag.
It's for you, Yuri.
A plant?
Yeah, it's a peace lily.
And I did some research on them. They're really good at improving air quality. Atmosphere.
Don't really know how, but that's beside the point. Anyway, I thought it'd suit you because they are supposedly good for boosting your concentration.
Also, Natsuki lovers, don't hate me, but I don't know how to do Natsuki's voice. I know her voice is supposed to be a typical brat voice, but I do not know how or what type of voice I should make for her. But if you guys want to give a suggestion, don't be afraid to do so. Let's go.
I know you like to read a lot, and these plants are apparently really good at helping you focus and calming down. Oh, and they're super easy to take care of as well. You got this for me? Unless there's another Yuri in the room, yeah. Why? Don't you like it? No, it's not that. I'm just, well, it's just such a thoughtful gift. You're right. It would make for a perfect environment to sit down and read in. Not only would it help me when I write poetry, but it would also make a wonderful addition to my bedroom. Thank you ever so much, Natsuki. It means a lot. It's just a plant, sheesh. But for what it's worth, I'm glad you like it, Yuri. Merry Christmas and all that. And there it is. That merry festive spirit. It's so nice to see Yuri and Natsuki getting along so well. And even after their fights and differences. Natsuki's gift took me by surprise. I didn't know she was so thoughtful. Guess she does have a heart after all, eh? Even the Grim Reaper has a heart, come on. I'll give it to you, Natsuki. That was a pretty good gift. You've raised the bar pretty high. Anyway, I guess I'll go next. This is for you, Natsuki. As she pulls out her gift, the expression on Natsuki's face transforms from thinly disguised indifference to genuine shock. Is that a spice rack? Yep. Comes with a bunch of spices too. Anyway, I figured this could be handy, given how much you're into culinary stuff. I wasn't sure what spices to get you, but luckily these came with some with the rack itself. And if I remember correctly, I think these three are fennel, thyme, and one more. Those names probably mean more to you than they do to me. Merry Christmas! Jeez, it looks like it costs a lot. Monica dismisses her objection with a wave. Money is money. Don't worry about it. She swallows and composes herself. Thanks, Monica. She looks at the floor. That's really nice of you. All good, Nat. Anyway, who's next? Rhea bashfully reaches into her bag. This is for you, Monica. She hands her the small box we wrapped together. Oh, wrapped as well. You really did go the extra mile. She unwraps the box, revealing the beautiful fountain pen within. Pardon me if I misjudged. However, I noticed that you do a lot of writing, whether that be for your poems or in your planner. I found this pen to be beautiful, and it writes really well. And it comes with a bottle of ink too. Very traditional, Yuri. I should have guessed you'd opt for something like this. You're right though, it is a very ornate pen. She picks it up, gently rolling it through her fingers. Has a really nice weight to it. Thank you, Yuri. Your timing is pretty good. I was running out of ink with my old pen. That's nice. You're most welcome, Monica. I'm glad you like it. I was tempted to go for something musical, something to do with the piano, but I wasn't sure what sort of things you were learning with the instrument, so I figured a pen was the safer bet. Monica loads the pen with ink and gives it a test run. Writes really well. Where did you get this? I'm tempted to visit the shop myself at some point. Just a shop in town. Just be mindful not to press too hard, as it's really easy for the ink to flow too much. The last thing you'd want is a puddle of ink. Duly noted. Wait, hang on. Going by the process of elimination. Sorry, did we kill each other? Well, we are the only ones left, so I think we did, yeah. Do you want to go first? Here you go. She hands me a medium-sized rectangular object, wrapped in snow-themed wrapping paper. How did she know I love snow? Let me guess, a book. All because I joined the literature club, eh? Oh wow. I definitely did not expect to see a younger version of myself smiling up at me. I wasn't really sure what to get you. My first thought was a game, but I'm not sure what you're into, so I thought I'd go for a more sentimental pick. This is one of my favorite pictures of us when we were kids, so I thought giving you my favorite memory would be a good idea. I remember this day. It was when our parents took us to the fair, and we got you that giant cow plushie. Yeah, that's the one.
I looked fondly at the photo. We're both standing side by side with the cow sitting below us. An impossible urge grin is on both of our faces. The cow wasn't much shorter than we were back then. Remind me never to make fun of your ability to pick such a fantastic present, Sayori. This is super thoughtful.
The frame itself is a lovely touch as well. Yeah, it's cute.
Anyway, I just hope my gift can stack up to yours, Sayori. Here you go.
Are those bottles?
Yep. But as you can see, they're also colored lights inside them. Hang on, let me flip the lights off so you can see what I mean. Oh, nice. Wait, they forgot to add not the developers, but he said he would put motivational quotes inside the bottle. There's a collective as the darkness brings out the light's true potential. Against the blackness, the reds, blues, greens, and yellows flare to life. It feels a bit strange speaking into the darkness, especially when I can't see Sayori's reaction though. Anyway, I got this as a reference, I guess, to your bottles poem. I couldn't help but notice that the bottles represented your happy thoughts. Each light in the bottles are basically happy memory. A happy thought that I've shared with you. Obviously, I've got more than 4 happy memories with you, but I couldn't exactly buy 100 bottles. Anyway, this is gonna sound really cheesy, but all of a sudden I'm grateful that we're in the dark, as it makes much easier to speak my mind. You're my happy thoughts, Sayori. And I just wanted to give you something that you could keep as a reminder of that. Merry Christmas. I flipped the light back on.
Jeez, you need...
That thing is just jumping to the gun.
Jeez, you do need to get a room.
Sorry. Had to be said.
Hello, this is such a sweet present. I think it's the best gift I've ever had.
Indeed, it truly embodies thoughtfulness. I knew it was an excellent choice the very first moment you suggested it.
I'll give you credit, Hollow. You can really tell that you two have been best friends for a while.
My cheeks redden as I hear all of their praise. I was hoping the present would be well received. Sure, but I wasn't expecting everyone to be so impressed. You guys. Anyway, now that all the present sharing is over, does anyone wanna play something?
What did you have in mind?
Well, there are some video games that are multiplayer, and I think I have some board games lying around. There's Monopoly, Trivial Pursuit, Scrabble, Cluedo, some others. Hang on.
You really do live a wild lifestyle, you know that?
Hey, I did suggest video games, but none of you seemed that interested.
Exactly my point.
Yuri quickly interjects. I think Trivial Pursuit could be fun.
Yeah, that way we get to see how smart you really are, Yuri. Sure, we can give it a go. You're on, Yuri.
Ooh, I'm not really into competition. What the hell? I didn't open and save.
Fine. There better be some questions on manga though.
Wait, is it like a 20... What was the name of that? That thing where there's a timer and you have to answer it in 30 seconds? Naquela cena que eu não jogávamos tipo questões. Yeah, 30 seconds. An hour in, it's very clear that the game is clearly between Yuri and Monica, who are roughly neck and neck. Everyone's been enjoying it though, and even Natsuki, although she tries to act like the whole thing is boring her. I can tell she's having fun. Currently, it's Sayori's turn.
The color of pink? Oh, the entertainment category. The 90s video game characters Banjo and Kazooie are what two animals? Oh, I should know this one.
Yeah, I swear we played it together when we were kids.
Can you give me a hint?
Sorry, you'll just have to grin and bear it. She pouts, clearly missing the cleverly concealed hint. Banjo? No, what? I remember Banjo and Kazooie. Isn't it like a bear and something? She pouts, clearly missing the cleverly concealed hint. What hint? Bear! Oh.
Well, what are the choices? A bird and a bird, a bear and a bird, a lizard and a bat, or a gorilla and a monkey.
We're not talking about two monkeys. We're talking about a bird and a bird. A bear and a bird. Why am I saying bird and bird?
I can't remember. I'm gonna go with a bear and a bird. Oh, yay! I got it right. I totally knew that.
If you got it wrong, we wouldn't be friends.
Hey! Let's see what I get. Literature. In the Japanese story, The Spider's Thread, why was Kandata unable to escape hell using the spider web? The web was an illusion. Other prisoners were also trying to use the web to escape. Or the devils cut the web before Kandata could break free? Nothing like an easy question, huh? I remember reading this story a very long time ago. This is really going to bother me if I don't get it right. It's B. She flips the card over. A. Ha! I knew it. Another point to me. Pfft, nerd. Knowledge is power, Natsuki.
Natsuki mumbles something under her breath.
Anyway, if I get another geography question, I'm gonna flip.
I know the feeling. Localized geographically where Africa is located. Well, I don't need numbers. I don't need north points. I can only say one thing. It's in the fucking center. I don't know why, like, geography tests say, like, oh, say the exact number of the central part of Africa. Instead of just saying, oh, it's just Republic of Congo. Nothing else.
What does blue mean again? Don't say it's geography.
Okay, it's not geography. She rolls her eyes.
It is, isn't it?
Her eyes furrow as she reads the question. What's the capital of Australia? Not even know I know the answer.
Sydney, Adelaide, or Canberra?
Is it Canberra? I think it's either Canberra or Sydney.
Don't most people get this one wrong? Along with Canada, most people think it's Toronto or Vancouver. Ugh, now I get the feeling this is a trick question. Like I've heard of Sydney and Adelaide, and I would have picked the one of those two. To hell with it. I'm gonna go with Canberra. Oh, that's right. Told ya. Canberra or Sydney. Well, that was easy. I thought it was Adelaide. To be honest.
I would have picked Sydney. Right mind. We both have the same mind. I don't know. Sydney sounds more appropriate as a capital. Not that I'm saying Canberra couldn't be one, but yeah, Sydney reminds me of a capital. Who's the nerd now, Natsuki?
Shut up.
Science one, eh? Which one of these arteries is a major artery of the forearm and wrist? I know this one. It's the femoral. Carotid, radial, femoral. Ah, I know this one. I'm fairly certain it's the radial.
Yeah, the carotid is the neck.
Wait, the femoral is the leg, isn't it? Fuck. How'd you know that?
Because I pay attention in biology, silly. Why does everyone think I'm an idiot or something? Wah wah wah.
Prove that you're not an idiot by winning, eh?
Why don't you?
She's got you there, Hollow. Can't really dispute that. A couple of hours passed since the end of the board game. A comfortable, lazy atmosphere settled upon the room, the kind where no one can be bothered to do much after eating a hefty meal. Hey, I want to answer a question in that pursuit. As the night wore on, the general conversation topics have grown a little more mellow and reflective. We're all lounging in the living room. Siri is next to me, and I'm fighting the urge to cuddle up to her. I don't know if she wants to tell everyone that we're together yet. As I'm trying to figure out a way to talk to her in private, she suddenly springs up and whispers in Monica's ear. Both girls glance in my direction as Monica giggles. Both of them get up and head over to the kitchen, whispering conspicuously to one another. The strange change of behavior causes me to raise an eyebrow. What are you two doing?
Oh, you'll find out soon.
Something about the sing-song way of how she delivered that line rouses my suspicion further. I glance over to Natsuki and Yuri, but both are holding a poker face. Well, as good a poker face as they can manage, that is. I don't know if you guys know what's going on.
Oh, she's gonna mess this up. Natsuki, don't be so rude. What? Come on, this is gonna be funny.
You guys know I'm literally sitting right here, right? You shoot me a sympathetic look.
I would tell you, but I've been told not to. It'll ruin the surprise.
Can everyone drop this Illuminati stuff and just tell me what's got into...
Hello, can you come here?
Bewildered, I oblige, walking up to Sayori and Monica. I noticed that the former looks really nervous for some reason. Man, I don't know what was in the food we just ate, but it's making you all act super weird. Cocaine! Monica steps away, shooting Sayori a wink as she does so.
Look up, Hollow.
Half expecting some sort of cryptic hint on the ceiling, I oblige. Oh no. Is that a... Yes! Is that a mistletoe? Mistletoe that. Earlier. I'm fairly certain that was not there. I'm fully aware of what you're meant to do under it. As Jerry shuffles over to me, my heart starts pounding once more. It was nerve-wracking enough when it was just two of us earlier. You set this up with a girl, didn't you? A poorly disguised look of innocence in Sayori's face tells me all I need to know. I should have seen this coming. What a time to forget how crafty you can be, Sayori. She's standing right there, right in front of me now, expectantly clearly visible on her features. Kiss the damn girl!
You want us to look away?
Only a distant, faraway part of me registers Monica's voice. Right now, the only thing I'm truly focused on is the beautiful girl in front of me. Actually, no, that's a lie. The most important thing I'm focusing on right now is how to not mess this up. All those thoughts go out of the window as Sayori's lips finally meet mine. Heyo! Objectively... What the fuck? Objective is finally met. We can end the series now. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna end the series on episode 16. I'm gonna end the episode whenever this ends, like the entire game or mod. Also, thumbnail, hug. And in that moment, nothing else matters. I sigh contentedly, pulling her closer to me. One of my hands caresses the back of her head, while the other gently cups her face. Nothing could have prepared me for this moment. I'm drinking her in, lost in the sensation of her lips on mine, and her warm, soft hands linked around the back of my neck. All of the fears I had about messing this up melt away as the kiss progresses. I have no clue what I'm doing, but how good this feels, and how blissful Sayori seems to be, I think it's safe to say it's working. Eventually, we break away. It's impossible to tell how long that kiss went on for. Minutes, seconds, years. As I open my eyes, Sayori's beautiful face fills my vision. There's such a tender, heartfelt look in her eyes that I've never seen before.
Hehehe.
Oh, that adorable giggle.
Sheesh, you too. I knew it.
Natsuki rolls her eyes.
Huh, duh. Wasn't it super obvious when Siri asked us to bring the mistletoe? No, I mean, ever since Hollow joined the club, I had a gut feeling they liked each other. Childhood sweethearts, hey? That almost sounds like a trope. The way you spoke about one another, it was ever so endearing. I'm happy for you two. Yeah, congrats and all. Just keep the mushy stuff outside the club, okay?
I grin weakly. I'll do my best.
Anyway, it's getting late. I think it's time we leave these lovebirds to it.
He nudges Yuri.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for hosting the party, Hollow. It was really enjoyable. Yeah, it was.
Just make sure you use protection, okay? I activated. I activated sensor nudity, what the fuck? I can't even do my voice. Okay. Natsuki.
Kidding. Jeez.
And on that awkward parting remark, Sayori and I are left alone. There is a moment of silence.
Hello?
What's up? He bites her lip, looking away. There's traces of anxiety on her face.
Can I ask you something that might sound a bit weird?
Sure.
Was it okay for us to kiss?
I mean, wasn't the mistletoe idea of yours?
I know. It's just, well, my heart is telling me that this all okay, but my brain is telling me, well, it's being a bit of a meanie. This was the right choice, right? Sorry, I know this might sound really sudden. I didn't want to say anything while the others were here. Sorry, it's just still so confusing.
I take her hands in mine and tilt her head so eyes meet. Look, Sayori, why are you feeling like this? Was the wrong decision?
It's kinda hard for me to stop believing that I'm not worth your love and attention. And the last thing I want you to do is drag you down and have you waste your time on someone like me. But at the same time, I'm trying to stay hopeful and listen to my heart, which is telling me that it's good. It's okay to go for what I want.
Well, did you enjoy the kiss? Because I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed it. She blushes.
I did, yeah. You're a good kisser.
Well, I've never been happier whenever you're around. I'm always in better spirits. We both want each other, and we're both happy with each other. So how can this be the wrong decision, Sayori? I don't really know for sure, but I'm guessing this is the depression trying to tell you that you're not allowed to be happy. Of course, what the Okay, I'm right. Of course you are. Don't worry, Sayori. We'll get through this together. Just remember, this is all my choice. No one is forcing me to make it. She pauses for a moment, reflecting on my words. I just hope I've managed to get through her.
Okay, thanks, Hollow. I guess you're right. I'll try to remember that. Oh, by the way, sorry for putting you on the spot when the others were around.
Oh, I bet you're enjoying that. It's alright. I got to kiss you, so it's more than made up for it.
That was really nice, wasn't it?
I think I'd enjoy kissing you a lot more without 3 people watching.
Well, they're all gone, so you do.
Without even waiting for her to finish her question, I kiss her again. Oh man, this is something I could definitely get used to. As it's just the two of us, this kiss feels a lot more personal. Why the heck did I say this kill instead of kiss? And that's absolutely fine by me. Merry Christmas, Sayori. With our faces only inches apart, she playfully nuzzles my nose with her own, laughing. Holding her this close, being able to feel her heartbeat, feeling her warm breath on my face, hearing her whisper,
Thank you for everything, Hollow. Merry Christmas to you too.
Although this feels absolute bliss, a part of me can't help but wonder what I'm getting myself into. It would be naive to think that everything would be sunshine and rainbows from here on out, no matter how strongly we feel for each other. Will we really be okay together? If I reset the game, you won't be okay, because you're gonna die, you fucking dimwit. Perhaps there's no sense in worrying about the future so much. Maybe it'll just be the best to take each day as they come. After all, there's only one way to find out. Wait, it's not the end of the game? Oh, fucking hell! My brain was like, yes, we've reached the end of the game. But I forgot. Blue Skies is the longest game I've played until now, removing Dark Souls. Dark Souls is a bitch. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys share the same laugh as I did on Natsuki. Anyways, I'll see you guys on episode 17. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, and if you guys want to watch more of my content, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ta-ta!